Hello everybody and welcome back to another exciting episode of MugAndPlay. I am Nick and today we're having a little unboxing slash haul from my recent trip out to Seattle for Emerald City Comic Con. I had an absolute blast. I got to go with my fiance Stephanie and our roommates Tony and Jack, and it was basically everyone in our house but out in a different location. It was really cool because Tony and Jack drove out there for Tasty Peach Studios, and Stephanie and I flew out there and we helped everybody set up, and Stephanie and I got to walk around the con. We had a great time in Seattle and I absolutely loved the shit out of it. I kind of detached from technology a little bit just to really enjoy, which is why there's not too many photos or video of it, but I did bring back some souvenirs from Emerald City Comic Con because the artist alley was absolutely amazing. The dealer's room was also just completely outstanding. It just blew me away at just how much talent they packed into one freaking building, and I just wanted to show off some of the things that I got. The first couple things we got is actually stuff that I have purchased from an artist that I did on the last unboxing I did from like when I went to ASEN last year, and she's an amazing artist and she's put out some new stuff. Stephanie technically bought this, but it's still worth mentioning and showing off because this artist is amazing. It's from S2Heart Bunny. I bought my little penis pins from her that look like little wieners. You can see them in the other video. I'll link to it at the end of this one. But there's this amazing freaking hoodie sweater thing, long sleeve sweatshirt. It's really cool. It's really great, and I'm gonna put it on right now. So let's put it on. Ready? 1, 2, 3. There we go. All right, cool, perfect. Look at this. I mean, it's enormous, but I love it. My God, this thing is so comfortable. Here, I'm gonna back up so I can show you the whole thing. See? Look at this design. This is so freaking cute. It's all spacey. It's outer space, but it's pastel and it's adorable. And the sleeve says, "Give me space." Give me space. Huh, you gotta flex to show it off. Be like, "Give me space for my gun show." I'm kidding. These are like airsoft guns. Jeez. It comes down to like here on me. It's perfect. I love it. It's nice and oversized and comfy cozy, which is why Stephanie bought it. Because she loves that sort of thing. And when we bought this, S2Heart Bunny was kind enough to include a sticker, as you can see here. These stickers are absolutely adorable. Her art is amazing. You should definitely check her out. You can see, I'll put her information on screen. Here's her business card. My camera had to focus on it. But it's lovely. It's wonderful stuff. You need to check her out. She's wonderful. So I've realized that one of my favorite things in the world to collect is enamel pins, just like everyone and their freaking mother. It's just great because, I mean, I got my collection right there, and I'm adding to it today with, I think in this video you will see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 new pins. 7. That's over half dozen by a little bit. And so let's get into those. These first ones were designed by an artist by the name of Heather Curfman, and she was a super awesome person to talk to in the artist alley. This is the first pin I got from her. It is a little Super Nintendo controller. This meant a lot to me because my first system that was like really all my own, because I started on the NES, but I was like, that's when I was still afraid of video games. When I got to the Super Nintendo, that was when I was like truly in love with playing video games. So the Super Nintendo has a very special place in my heart. It was my first true love. I still have my original Super Nintendo from that I got when I was like 8 years old. I still have it. This next thing, I also want to point out, I got all pins that kind of, you know, resonate with me somehow, and this next one does just that. And this one, also by Heather Curfman, is a boba tea. It's bubble tea because I love bubble tea. It's delicious. It's like one of my favorite beverages to get. If you ever see me in the wild and you want to buy me a beverage, if you got taro bubble tea with pearls, I'm gonna be your friend. Just like this. This is why I picked this one specifically, because it was purple, like taro, which is my favorite flavor of bubble tea. It's delicious, and I love it, and I want some right now. Gosh, dang it. Anyway, this next one, let me fix it. This next one, fixed, is the boss key from Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. And it makes me really happy because it was like the first Zelda game that I got really into. I guess Link's Awakening as well, but those were like the first games that really got me into Zelda as a whole before I completely fell down the Zelda rabbit hole with Ocarina of Time. But boss key, it's in every Zelda game. That's just the first place that I really saw one. This next one doesn't really necessarily have any special meaning attached to it per se. I just thought the design was neat. It is a wonderful little blue jellyfish. I just love that shade of blue, just like, because it's just like this shade of blue. I just love it. The blue is my second favorite color, right next to green. And I just thought it was a really cool design. I've always thought jellyfish were interesting. I think there's something about them being like immortal or something. Like they only... I don't know what I'm talking. I may be talking out of my ass. That's entirely possible. That's where some ideas come out, not the good ones. This last one, Stephanie helped me pick this one out, is a little pink Nintendo 64 controller. And it was awesome because after Super Nintendo, my next Nintendo-based love was the Nintendo 64. I still remember the Christmas morning where I got my N64, and Stephanie thought this was a nice vaporwave pink to complement my unironic love of vaporwave. And I'm just like, you know what? That's a nice blend of Nintendo and nostalgia and vaporwave, and I had to have it. And they were kind enough to include these awesome stickers. It said "Game On," and it's like a little Game Boy with floweries. Isn't that lovely? That wonderful? I love it. And one of these is going to Stephanie. One of these is going to me. It's gonna be great. We're gonna share them. It's gonna go right here on my computer case. And that was everything from Heather Curfman, and I'll put her information at the bottom of the screen so you can check her out, as well as a link in the description. And this next artist is another one that I have purchased stuff from before. They're very amazing and talented, and if you're a fan of Game Grumps like I am, then you have probably heard of them. They go by the name Horst, and they are a wonderful artist who has done some Game Grumps animateds. They've done a ton of awesome stuff. They stream on Twitch, they animate, it's great. This is the first pin I got by them, is Tetra. It's like a cute little mermaid, or I don't know if it's a shell or a tail. All I know is that it's adorable and beautiful, and I love the hairstyle. I just love this super cute art style. I love the color of the shell as well as the nice glitter on the enamel. I very much look forward to adding this to my pin collection. And then the other one I got, this one was just super cute. Stephanie helped me pick this one out. It's a cat, and it's got little flowers and stars, and it's got that same kind of hue to it, that kind of like purpley pink area, and it's so amazing. It makes my camera hard to focus on it. There's too much gleam and glitter and glitz and glamour and by glolly. It's great. Super amazing pin. I'm super happy that I got it. And in addition to getting pins, I also got some stickers of my favorite little grumply goos. These two right here. Denny and Arnold. My favorite Game Grumples. They're the greatest. He's Grump. He's not so Grump. They're the Game Grumps. You should also check out the Game Grumps animated by Horst, and I'll again put their information right here, as well as down below. And you'll check them out, and you'll have a delightful time. This last thing I got is actually from an artist that I've been wanting to support forever, because I've been following their work. She goes by the name of Erika Moen, and I picked up this book called Drawn to Sex, The Basics. Now, I don't necessarily need any help in this department of my life. You know, everything's fine. But I've just been meaning to support an artist I really care about. Plus, I think she's a really awesome artist, and she explains things very clearly. You know, her writing style, and her husband Matthew Nolan wrote this book together. They just explain things very clearly. They don't do it in a way that like makes you feel like you're being spoken down to. They just explain things very clearly and with a hint of humor to take the edge off. And I really love the fact that she's very inclusive with her art. She shows it's not just all pictures of here's just man and a woman, and they're drawn to look exactly the same, except one has a penis and one has a vagina. It shows people from all walks of life, all body types, and I think that's really cool, and I just really wanted to support that. And a really funny story that happened was we got to just chit-chatting while we were at the table, and I'm like, I want to buy this book and I'm going to show it off in a video, which is now this video. Hello, by the way, if you're watching. We were chit-chatting, and they're like, yeah, we'll draw something in the book, we'll sign it for you. It was great talking to you. Hopefully we'll see you around sometime. And I walked away and I realized I had not paid for the book. And I turned right around, I'm like, I forgot, I needed to pay for this, I promise, I wasn't trying to finesse you, I wasn't trying to fleece you. And they completely forgot to, and we had a good laugh about it. So I'm glad I was able to remember that, because I would have felt like absolute human garbage. Even if the situation were to be fixed later, I would have felt shame. My family would have felt shame. If I had a cow, it would feel shame too. That's all the amazing stuff I got. In addition to, I also got a mug that says Seattle, but I bought that in like a gift shop. I just wanted to show off the stuff I got from amazing independent artists that you need to check out. Again, I'll put all their information in the description below. And I'm gonna keep wearing this sweatshirt. I think it's really amazing. I love it. I'm at the very beginning of my recording day, so you're gonna see me wearing this in a whole bunch of episodes, so you should check those out. But thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you like this video, you should poke that like button right in the eye. Leave a comment below telling me which of these artists were your favorite, and you should totally check them out, and you should support them. Throw all your money at them. I promise you, they'll make it worth your while with awesome art stuff, and you should totally check them out and support them. I love them. If you're one of those artists watching, thank you for selling cool stuff to me. Thank you for making cool stuff. Keep making it. You are making the world a better place with your art. You're wonderful, and I love you. As a friend. That one tickled me. And if you want to see more videos like this one, then you should hit that subscribe button and check me out on Twitch at twitch.tv/MugAndPlay, where I play video games live. We'll talk about other artists that you like, and we'll have a good time and we'll hang out. And I'll probably do some art on stream soon too, because I'm starting to get back into the groove of doing art. And I think part of that was the fact that I got some relaxation on my vacation, and I also got to meet some artists. I don't know why I enunciated that weirdly, who may have, I don't know, inspired me to start doodling again. Who knows? But thank you so much. I love you all, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.